So you're married with what, 3 or 4 children?
5.
5.
Our
Wow.
last one we adopted, she's 16 months.
Your wife, is she a conservative Christian
Yes,
as well?
yes.
And she voted for Trump?
Yes.
Oh, good. Are you a good husband?
Well, there's none but good but God, but I think I'm doing a fairly good job. I'm in the home. I'm working. There's a roof over our head. I have a car. My wife's a stay-at-home mom.
Yeah.
So I think I'm doing a fairly good job by the grace of God.
And your wife look happy. You know, she doesn't look, meaning that she doesn't look like an angry black female. You know, she look, especially having a husband, she look like she's okay.
Yeah, just don't get on her bad side.
Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah.
She's a wonderful wife.
Yeah.
I couldn't have gone this far without her.
How do you deal with her bad side?
Her bad side, I just keep my mouth shut.
Oh, you do?
There's certain, you know, I've learned in marriage, I tell you, marriage is the hardest thing I've ever done in my life.
I can imagine.
Now, I had a tumor taken out of my head. I had radiation treatment for a cancer. I've broken bones, I've fallen, but marriage refines the soul. I'm telling you.
And why is that?
I'm a selfish human being. My wife is a selfish human being, but when you have children and you're living amongst each other, you learn to give up your old ways.
So how long you been married?
21 years.
So you never cheated on your wife?
Never
cheated.
Never, but I've sure, Job said, I made a covenant with my eyes not to look upon another woman. Well, I wish I could say that, but I haven't.
Right.
You know, I've looked.
But not cheating. That's good, man. So let me ask, when you wake up in the morning sometimes and you're all happy and fresh and good to go, feeling good, and then you look over at her and she's mad about nothing. you know, like, why are you so happy? How do you deal with that?
It doesn't work that way. I'm up about 5:30 in the morning and she's knocked out.
Oh, so when you come
So
home,
let's paint it different. I'm downstairs now, and then she comes downstairs maybe with that demeanor.
Just ticked off about nothing. How do you deal with that? How do you handle that? What do you normally do?
In a marriage, you really learn when to speak and when not to speak. Ecclesiastes tells us there's a time to speak and a time to be
So
silent.
when she come downstairs and you can see that look on her that she's ticked off, you just
I
don't
look
say
at her,
anything?
I size her up and go, okay.
You're like, Satan is busy, I should be quiet right now.
I should keep my mouth shut. And then I have to reflect, is it something I did or didn't do? Is it something I said or something I didn't say? And then you just let the day play out.
Amazing.
And gradually things are, you know, it's usually something I put the blame on me.
Really? Even if you haven't done anything, you still take the blame?
Well, yeah, or the children. We have 5 children, so maybe one of the children's done something.
That's amazing. Does she do things to take you off?
Yes!
And how do you deal with that?
Keep my mouth shut.
You don't say anything to her?
You know, earlier in our marriage, I would get upset with different things, and I would just keep my mouth shut. And she'll walk around. What's the problem? Nothing. I'd look at her and say nothing.
Wow.
Because if I expressed it, I'd go on and on and on and on and on. And I don't want to backtrack and say anything that was harmful to myself or her. So I learned to keep my mouth shut. But now, as this new season of our life has flourished, if she says something or does something, I'll be silent, and then she'll size me up. And I'll may say something, and we're back on the same page. You know.
But how do you correct her?
But that takes work.
How do you correct her if you don't deal with her when she is in that mood? How will she ever overcome it if you don't deal with it?
Well, see, you can't, when someone is upset, I've learned okay, let me just.
While they're upset?
Yeah, just let some time go by, and then you could approach them, you know, because it's a better method if someone's heated, a soft tongue turns away wrath, right? If they're angry right now and they spit something out at me, then I'm going to spit something back, right? So I'll just let some time go by, then we could approach it, and it works out fine. I want to come home. I want peace. I don't want to go to my job and butt heads. I don't want to come home and butt heads. So I'm always trying to maneuver my way.
Do you avoid confrontation?
Yes, but I could. If you want to go that way,
You can fist fight, but
yeah.
How about verbal conversation?
Even verbal.
Oh, okay.
Intellectual. You want to go down? I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.